G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're looking at this terrible event. Dokkan has been very quiet, so I haven't been doing any content on it because there's literally just been nothing to do bar this event. I wasn't even planning to do a video on it because I didn't really enjoy this event, but as you can see I've got all the missions done, so I thought I might as well show you the teams that I've been using. So this one here, this is the team that I used to get the 90 million mission done. The friend TAO literally just carries us through here. So we're bringing in as many 2-turn support units as possible. You then got the Tech TAO as your lead. As your linking partner, and then we've got the AGL Kid Goku as our lead. Now, another option if you don't have Kid Goku is potentially Yamcha, but you will lose out on 20% attack and defense there. So this is the team that I got the missions done with. I think it's here. Yeah, this team here was also another one that I was able to get 70 million. I think I got like 75 million with the Z duo popping their standby. Unfortunately, I just couldn't be bothered resetting any more times to get higher than that. So I definitely found this team here to be much more effective. But what we'll do is I'll load in a couple times, find a good rotation. I'll show you guys sort of how I planned out my run. So what we're looking for after a few tries of loading in here, I managed to get this rotation here, and this is sort of what we're hoping for in terms of both rotations. So the only ideal change probably would have been Daima Goku being switched with the AGL Kid Goku here, just to get that 2-turn support from the in Goku's super attack effect, and that would have literally made this perfect here. But still, I think we'll be able to make do with what we've got and get a pretty good score. Ultimately, a lot of this is going to just come down to the amount of rainbow key spheres that we are able to get access to. TAO just gets an absolutely monstrous bonus from those, so yeah, we definitely want to be getting the good stuff there. So what we'll do here is we don't want to get healing, so what we'll do is we'll grab that into that, and then we'll just grab all those physical key spheres. Again, if it is possible to line up 5 rainbow key spheres, that is 100% going to be the best strategy. You're going to be able to get over that 90 million. But for the meantime, what we're going to do is pretty much get our stun here, set up that next rotation to then be able to give us all of our support. So you might have seen we have the STR Bulma around, we have Tech Yajirobe. As I said, AGL Kid Goku he's not given the support, but still he'll do his thing. So what we'll do is we'll grab those. For Bulma, we'll grab that just to get us a little bit of a heal. So that gets us up to 40% there. Then we sacrifice 1 rainbow key sphere there. So I can already see on the right hand side with the Tech key spheres, we are going to have access to at least 3. Add in Yajirobe's ability to Rainbow Orb Change when he's got his active skill. Hopefully we can get 5, but if not, 4 is a pretty good consolation prize. And I will say that I was able to crack the 90 million mark with the 4 Rainbow Key Spheres acquired. The only thing was that was with an additional super. But as I keep saying, as a result of that additional super, you're using a rainbow friend. I know the one that I was able to grab does have a full additional build with attack keys, like attack skill orbs as well. So yeah, I think we should be looking at pretty good here. So what you can do is pop that active skill. You got that guaranteed stun then. So bang, that gives us all that extra attack boost from having the stun. See, so I wonder if I do that, how is that going to drop these? Not quite. Yeah, I feel like you would be extremely lucky to be able to get 5 of them. But as you can see here, we do have everything bar the Incredible Adventure. What does Incredible Adventure give you at 10? 7% attack, so that actually would be pretty handy there. We got the stun, so it just literally doesn't matter that Tech Tower's in the front end there. So you can sort of use him to try and organise your key spheres a little bit nicer. But you can see we're at 190 million. I think that sort of hits at around 70 million on the crit. Yeah, 71 million there. And then we don't get the additional. So what I might do is I'll reset a couple times. I will also say actually it is good to get Glorio on the first or second rotation because you get the extra defensive lowering too. But yeah, I might try and reset, see if I can find one more run where the rotation is going to be suitable, I guess. But realistically, even if you're able to get 70 million, that's going to be looking pretty good. That gets most of the missions completed. And you got to remember that it is 100,000 people that get through to the next round. Like, I would be very intrigued to see if there is 100,000 people that do reach the 90 million mark because that does take quite a bit of sweating. So what I'll do is I'll load back in and we'll get another good rotation set. So here we go, guys. After probably another 7 or 8 load-ins, we've got another really good setup here, and this is probably almost like the ideal setup. So we're definitely going to jump in. Hopefully we can get lucky here and get this one done as well. So the fact that we've got Glorio on the first rotation is really good because that means we can just throw him in slot 3. He's going to give off that support and be able to really cook with us there. So what we'll do is we'll go you there. You can see incredible adventure. We're going to be able to get that active this time, which we didn't have last time. What we'll do is we'll grab all of that there. We'll get a little bit of a heal off. That's fine. This Yamcha does have designated super attacks, so you can see the fact that there is 2 attacks in slot 1. That means that he's definitely going to super in slot 1. Oh, he's been stunned. So that's not something we have to worry about. You see we're at 128 million here. That 128 million is going to be, I was going to say about 50 million would have been a pretty good guess actually. You can see clearly I've done a few run-throughs in here, but Bulma, she's going to be around next time that we have TAO as well. So that means that we're going to have the extra support from her. But we're also going to have the rainbow orb changing, so that sort of enhances our chance to potentially get that 5 rainbow key sphere dream. Like I said in the last run through, it's going to be extremely, extremely rare to be able to get that, but by having units like Bulma around, that's definitely going to help push our cause. So Glorio, a couple of supers, but more importantly, he provides that 3-turn support, and that's just not something that any other unit's going to be able to give us. So he is really, really, really important to this run through, and he really opens up rotations by doing that as well. So what we might do is we'll grab that, because what is your chance to stun? It is interesting. Maybe we'll do that just in case. I don't. Yajirobe, 3 attacks at the back end there. But anyway, so here we're going to get Daima Goku. He's going to be able to give us that 2-turn support on his super attack effect. If you did have dupes in him and you were able to get his additional super, that'd be really, really clutch. I know we're definitely going to get the seal here. Oh, or maybe not. Ooh, I feel like Goku just always gets the seal usually. Come on, Goku. I need you to, because if Yajirobe's getting supered. Nope. Okay. Please, if you're getting supered Yajirobe, let it be the last attack here. Or does he seal as well, Yajirobe? No. So there's the first hit. We got the dodge. And actually, and he survives KO. But there you go, cool. Okay, perfect. I was worried about nothing. So we've got a few rainbow key spheres in there. What I'm thinking I might actually do is clear those key spheres there and then pop the active. So just because that eliminates a typing that we sort of have to work around. So let's see. So the max still we can get is the the 4. It is definitely worth showing you guys. We do have the full 7 out of 7 links here, and then we'll also add in Bulma's support as well. So this will definitely be higher than last time. And then ultimately it will come down to whether we get an additional super, as to whether we crack the 90 million mark. I think this will probably be in the 80 millions, or just short. Oh, there you go. No additional super, but if we had have got the additional super, that definitely would have been the 90 million. But again, that's why this game mode in particular isn't the most fun in the world, because it does just come down to pure RNG. But either way, let me know down below what your highest score has managed to be. If you do have your own TAO, that would certainly make this quite a bit easier, I feel like. But it realistically, you can definitely get it done with a friend, as I've sort of shown there. So, as I said, let me know your highest score down the bottom, and let me know what team you've been rocking to get there as we wait for the Part 2 LR to get announced. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.